It's the Joel Shit Show featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. I had a great way to start this episode. I walked outside and Birdie was there. I said, okay, we're going to film Birdie. And then I took off on my way to the train station. And it was just one interruption after another. 2 joggers, 3 cars, another person with a flashlight, it's not that dark out. 2 more cars, a guy smoking a cigarette. Whatever, I'm just gonna start over. Which is a shame because it was a pretty good start of an episode. But there was like 40 seconds of delays. And these walking to the train station episodes are hard enough to watch as it is. So I thought I would spare you and start over. So last night I had to speak to about 30 doctors, and it went fine. I've spoken better, but they seem to appreciate the presentation, and it's about making the audience happy. It's not making me happy. I mean, I didn't rehearse. I didn't have the right copy of the presentation with me for my notes, but they had the right copy, and that's the most important part. And there's the garbage truck, but I don't care. Garbage truck's cool. They can interrupt me all they want. Plus, I'm not really going that way. So in your face, garbage truck, I'll show you. And the night was going to go a lot worse than I thought, because I was expecting to go on at 6:30 and then get home kind of late, but you know, whatever. And then the chair's assistant tells me, yeah, you're on 3rd, you'll be on around 8 o'clock. I said, oh, okay. So I went to the faculty club and I watched Betty White on Larry King Live, which was awesome. You can find clips of Betty White on Larry King Live on YouTube. You should go watch them, because they were that good. And then around 6:30 I said, well, I guess I'll head on over there. So I take the shuttle to the hospital, and I get there and I can't find the right room. I'm really close, but I made one wrong turn at Albuquerque. I was so close. So I show up around 10 after 7. No big deal, I thought. A couple of minutes later, my manager, who holds the meeting, says, and here's Joel to talk about his whatever. It's like, huh? Okay. So, bring up the presentation, talk for 15-20 minutes, take any questions that people have. Thank you very much. People seemed happy. I sat down. 5 minutes later, meeting adjourned. What? So I talked to my manager about it because I felt bad. I didn't want to be late. And she said, oh, it's okay. I just moved a couple of things around and it's fine. Everything's fine. And I said, all right. It's just so weird to be in a job where there's no expectations. A lesser man would take advantage of it and watch Heathcliff reruns all day. Not me. I watch Danger Mouse. But it was fun. Unfortunately, the only really exciting thing that happened yesterday was watching Betty White and Larry King Live. Work itself was pretty typical. Went to a webinar about Excel pivot tables. I think it was People on the Go that puts those webinars on. I learned a lot, and they send you an archive, which is good because I got to watch those more than once. There's a lot of distractions, and I need to see it, try it myself, and then watch it again in order for me to really understand it. But still think pivot tables are stupid, but I understand why people like them, and it's a good skill to have. I mean, I think people expect that I know how to look, another cat, hello, another cat. I think that people expect that I know how to do pivot tables, so I know how to copy edit pivot tables. It's almost the same thing. Oh, brother. But yeah, it was a pretty slow news day in the sense that I didn't do anything very exciting. I was just very busy. I was gone from 5:20 until 9:20, and the Caltrain that I took only took me to the arena. It didn't take me all the way to Tommy, and I would have had to wait 70 minutes for the next train. So I had my girlfriend pick me up, and then drove me to my car at Tommy Station, and then I drove home. But it's not really exciting. It's just a bunch of stuff that happened. Oh look, They have a road construction ahead sign on the property that they're renovating. How does that work? Oh, they put windows in. Oh, they're almost done. I think it's pretty safe to say they did do a very good job if they're almost done. That's all the time we have today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.